Hey guys, it's time for another Game Boy game. Well, Game Boy Advance, actually.
Nintendo!
And you can probably tell from the title of the video, whenever I decide to title it, but I'm not alone for this particular Let's Play. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself this time?
No! It's funnier when you do it.
Alright, well, I'm going to be joined by my older brother Eric, who doesn't really have an online identity.
Nope. Screw that noise.
So, yeah. And we're going to be playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and you might be wondering how it's co-op. We'll get into that once we get into that. So let's just go ahead and play. It's Mario and Luigi. And so let's just go ahead and... Oh, Eric.
Cutscene power to the max. Oh wait, you don't talk during cutscenes.
What? It's a text-based cutscene. The Goodwill Ambassador from the Bean Kingdom has arrived. So, I can tell now that that's supposed to be like her smile, but I've always thought of it as being a beard. Like, do you see that?
Yeah, I see you.
Did the sound just cut out for you? Oh, that explains it. Oh no, something terrible's happened. We're not really doing a good job of talking about the story events that are going on. But that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Also,
let's just gas in Peach's face.
Let's just talk about the fact that the best character in the game is on screen right now. That's the little guy with the cool helmet. But we'll get into that later.
Well, maybe not this video.
Later. The entire series is later. And
no,
hey, look,
wait,
it's
that's
Luigi.
the best character in the game.
No, the...
Emergency situation!
Did you see the Kingdom Courier? And Luigi gets to do a pirouette. So right now we got control Toad. And Toad doesn't really have any control. Eric.
I'm testing to see if the thing works.
I know that one works. Eric, stop controlling Toad. Alright, so we're playing this on the Game Boy player, which, as I've stated in previous LPs, is basically a first-party Game Boy Advance emulator that attaches to your GameCube. And this is a game that was designed with the Game Boy player in mind, so there are co-op elements that, again, we will be getting into in just a moment. There are a bunch of Easter eggs hidden around the house, but there's nothing I really feel like getting into.
Easter eggs?
Oh, yeah, Easter eggs.
I
hear. Hey, you're humming. I'm trying to do Toad voice, but my neighbors probably think we're crazy. In fairness, we are.
I thought it was bad.
Alright, so Mario is jumping on Toad. Princess Peach! Princess Peach! And Mario instantly knows what it means and is able to, you know, jump into action.
Kevin, why are you just such a scrub?
What?
Why is your
I'm not a
such
scrub. Eric. Another thing worth noting is that I have practiced this game, and Eric probably hasn't played it for a couple of years at this point.
Talk to me when my back is turned, huh? Well, that's typical. Come here, super coward bros.
Are you Hercule?
Yes.
Alright, and so now it's time for our first battle. And since you're Mario, Eric is going to be taking the role of Mario. Okay, you do remember how to play the game, so we don't really need to go through tutorials. Mario! When was your last battle? Did you ever forget about red text action commands? I should have known. Sorry for the interruption. Alright, so the basic controls to use Mario are you select your action with the A button, and then there are special action commands where if just as soon as you jump on Bowser's head, for example, you can hold A, or you can press A again and do additional damage. And you can, I think I pressed A on that, so. We're uncoordinated, in case you couldn't tell, because he's not practiced for this at all, and we didn't do any practice recordings for like multiplayer aspects. Yeah.
On with the pummeling.
Do you have any interesting commentary? What in the world is going on with Luigi's legs? Did you just see that?
No. Why are his shoes backwards?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't understand how Mario can jump on this pointy thing's head when, like, canonically, he's been very bad about that.
Yeah.
Wait a second, listen, there's no time for fighting, even though I would have won.
So the worst part is that Hercule is actually kind of appropriate his voice. Listen to me, everyone! Something terrible has happened. The goodwill ambassador from our neighbor, the Bean Bean Kingdom, just paid a visit.
Blue text Bean Bean Kingdom.
Whatever. Yeah, but it was no friendly visit. The ambassador... I can't do this.
Oh, Princess Peach's voice!
Are you a Southern belle?
I replaced it with this explosive vocabulary! Frogs.
Now you're like a crazy old
Bugs. Bats. More Louise.
This is what happens.
Yeah, if I kidnap Princess Peach in this stage, she'll wreck my castle. Mario, do something super.
Tucker Conroy made the joke in his LP. And that text is basically what happens if you try to curse in an E-rated game. It's his explanation. So, that's what'll happen. Everyone will die if you use swear words.
The Bean Bean Kingdom blue text.
If you got over there, you should be able to learn more.
Yes, go capture that bean and get back Peach's voice, and then I can kidnap her. We'll take my Koopa Cruiser and reach the Bean Bean Kingdom in no time. Mario, we leave immediately.
Alright.
Run.
Explosion.
Well, how did no one die during that? No one died during this.
So off on an adventure yet again. I just stopped spamming through the text. Okay, well, now it's time for a little tutorial Plaza. So yeah. You can move around with the control stick, and since Eric is playing Mario, he's going to be controlling this particular segment. And so there's a lot of stuff to do. You should probably just go ahead and talk to everyone and see what you can do.
There's this guy.
Yeah, talk to him. Oh, I can't get that mushroom up there. I can't that mushroom.
I can't that get. This is so lame.
The poor mushroom. And so you can jump up and get it by pressing the A button. And now here's the thing. You have the option to be a jerk right here. But don't be a jerk. Of course you got it for him. But he's being a nice guy, and so he gives us a super mushroom in addition to it. Mushrooms are going to be items that are going to be useful later, and you need to go up.
I'm checking out the full area.
So talk to this guy. Talk to him. Oh dear, trouble. I've gotten separated from the Bowser baddies. Listen, do you know where Lord Bowser's gone? Yeah. Say yes, and go up that way.
Oh.
Alright.
I feel like it's funnier if I told him the wrong way.
Yeah, it is, but it's useful to go ahead and tell him the right direction.
I feel like I read very quickly, but I forget this is for a video.
Yeah, it is. But it's
sorry,
okay.
Rotato?
It's okay. It's not important. My
Who's
videos are bad anyways. So you're going to the Bean Bean. That's quite a journey. You want to learn about action icons before you go? No.
Bro.
We both have control over stuff like D-pad movement, so this could be a problem since we're going to be uncoordinated. Hopefully we'll get better about it as the series goes on, but you never know. Anyways, this is just tutorial stuff which I don't really need, and I can explain anything that needs explaining. Also, as far as the Let's Play goes, this is mostly just kind of a for fun thing that we're going to be doing together, just because, you know, we're hanging out for a weekend. We might as well see if we can get some recording in.
I can help you look for your precious belonging, friend.
So this isn't going to be like 100% or anything. We are going to be showing off a couple of secrets just because I happen to know them and they're super easy to get.
Where is it again?
It's all the way at the bottom right here. We found something precious.
And I'm also gonna do...
Yeah, if you time it really carefully, you can make that jump. I'm just gonna let you do it, see how many times it takes you.
2.
Alright, there we go. Also, as far as how the videos are gonna be put together, this is probably gonna be a pretty minimally cut series.
We got a 1-up? This early in the game?
What?
This early in the game, a 1-up shroom?
Yeah. Pretty useful, not gonna lie. And I'm pretty sure that's everything there is to do here. Your mustache looks so silky smooth today. You can... What? Luigi's greater. Luigi is way better than Mario.
Luigi actually jumps better than Mario.
Yeah.
There's one more thing.
There is? Oh, yeah. There's nothing up there. And there's a little question mark block. And like in any classic Mario game, you can just jump and hit it. Were you waiting until I gave that tutorial?
Yeah.
Were you waiting until I explained it?
Yes.
Jumping is a known mechanic. If you don't understand the basic mechanics of Mario, Luigi is very excited. Just go up.
No, this is funny.
Eric.
I know.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with the series, Mario and Luigi have voice acting, kind of, and it's just like random pseudo-Italian gibberish. Eric, just go up.
Dude, I got no chuck.
This is not a game. That floating right there. This guy's talking about areas that are coming up.
Save album?
Yeah, there's a save album right here, and if you jump and hit it, then you can save your game. We're not gonna be saving right now because it doesn't matter. And yeah. And we just need to go up a little bit ahead. And we are going to be able to do some stuff. Keep going.
Master Mario!
I'm voice acting Toadsworth. It would appear I'm just in time. I have prepared a suitcase for you to take with you on your long journey. I'm quite sure it will prove useful as it holds many items and outfits. Please take it. Don't worry about it. You got a suitcase. I don't know why I read that in Toadsworth's voice. Just press select and... I don't feel like reading this. It's our menu. We open it by pressing X or Y since we're using GameCube controllers, but select if you're playing this on Game Boy. Eric, can you lean a little bit closer to me, maybe? Not that close. Eric, no, stop. Whatever.
Oh, gracious, Master Luigi, are you going to the Bing Bing game as well? Everybody's southern these days.
Why is everybody southern?
Bye-bye.
Luigi's just gonna be keeping the home front. He thinks he can escape the title of the game. So, we are going to be moving ahead and seeing Mario off on his journey. Mario!
You're late, what were you doing? We're leaving right now, get on board, make a snap.
And the amazing jump that we'll never be able to pull off during actual gameplay.
Well, so what do you think? Incredible, isn't it? This is my newest weapon, the Koopa Cruiser.
How is this a weapon? This is a ship.
Yes, very good. Now I need my baddies. Bowser baddies!
Avengers assemble! And it's just Luigi waving his hat. Bowser is upset.
Now where are they? What are green places? Hey you signed up to join my crew of Bowser baddies? I see. You want me to bring you along that badly,
what?
huh?
And Luigi's all like, no.
Yes, you. That's rich. Don't be modest, Mr. Green. I mean, you look like a real pain, but I'll take you anyway. Nope.
Nope.
Don't get the heck out of there.
Your gnarliness. The baddies have just arrived. Hey, the assembly area is over here, you blithering idiots.
Rude.
And awesome music. Ugh. You keep commentating. I don't know, just say stuff.
All baddies have assembled. We shall now begin boarding the Koopa Cruiser. Good, then we can depart with an increased head count too. Excellent.
Excellent.
Your filthiness boarding is now complete.
Not everyone is virtual.
What? Move it, you.
What?
I can't keep this voice up.
Move it, you idiots. Initiate cruiser pursuit. Voice acting these characters is hard if we're going for exaggerated stuff. And so now it's
Now we're
Luigi
catching
trying...
Lugia, but he has a very high speed stat, so...
It's Luigi trying to escape from battle. And so, the skies above Mushroom Kingdom. This first episode's probably going to be a little bit long, just because of early game cutscenes and stuff. Hey, you down there in the ship's belly, Mario and what's your name? Green guy. Hey, that's us. Mario and Mr. Green Mario brother. Look alive
I feel
down
so
there.
bad for Luigi. He never gets the name right. His name is never said right.
Yeah, that's kind of a running joke in the series. So anyways, now we are finally getting into the co-op element of the game. Now there are both Mario and Luigi. And stop. What are you? Don't go into the menu. And if you press start, then you can switch positions to whoever's in front. And there are no real benefits early on to having different characters in the front or the back.
Did you hit the save book?
How long is this? It's only been 15 minutes. We're gonna keep going a little bit longer before we make a new episode. So let's go ahead. And so co-op elements are going to be introduced more as the game progresses. So you can talk to these people if you want.
These guys explain them. Just explain the rules, don't they?
What? They do different stuff. Ready? Press start switch. Yeah. These guys will just give some tutorials for the most part. Stop. Stop. Eric. What are you doing? Eric.
Here's one of them.
Alright, so this is one kind of co-op element. This is, I don't remember what the name of the block is, but basically, ready? If you see okay, it's called a bros block. And these guys are going to explain it. Hit the block, and if it matches your color, then you need to hit it, and it'll go back and forth like so. So, do you want to start it off?
I'm Mario, yeah?
Yes, you're Mario. Alright, we kind of messed that up, but that's okay.
What do you mean we?
What?
What do you mean we messed that up?
I'm never to blame. Eric, stop. Eric, please. Alright, let's move on. Hey there, you two. Yeah, you two mustache dudes. Do they not know who the Mario Brothers are? We're only your arch enemies. You're about to enter the Bean Kingdom, so you have your passports with you, right?
Passports?
What's a passport?
Okay, Mario's been off-world at least once.
You don't need a passport to travel through space.
No, like Delfino Plaza.
True. Alright, well, we need to open up our suitcase. Now we've got our passports right here. And there are, well, yeah, I just said there are passports. But they don't have any photos. Whatever shall we do? It's fortunate that this guy's a photographer.
Convenient.
So, oh no! And I already spoiled what's about to happen, but... Alright.
Oh, yeah.
We get to cut the line since we're the main characters. Basic RPG stuff. And now, go ahead and stand on the map. Go for it.
I go first, right?
Yeah. And so, Luigi's gonna step back, and so, he's about to explain. We can make different poses by pressing directions on the D-pad. And you can just choose your favorite pose, just go with whatever you want.
Man,
And you didn't get anything. Alright, so now we gotta do it with Luigi, and I'm actually gonna get a good pose.
I just...
Stare right into the camera. Oh. Wait, what? I was totally pressing side. Whatever. So, that's my photo and that's Eric's photo. Eric is boring, but that's okay.
I tried to not be boring.
Eric, stop.
You keep
You
calling
made me control Mario. This isn't gonna work if you keep trolling like this. Alright, and we talk to this guy. That goes there and that goes where, and here's everything. Working the hold isn't easy, and you mess up, you have to start all over again. And hey, this is the guy who was lost in the plaza, and this is why we're being a nice guy. Thanks for telling me which way to go back in the Mushroom Kingdom. I was kind of panicking. But thanks to you, I was the first one to board the Koopa Cruiser. Here, let me give you this. Da-da-da. And we get another one-up mushroom.
Dude.
I know, we're getting so many OP items this early on in the game. It's nice to meet Eric, stop. Stop that, seriously. So we gotta work our way through. And this guy's upset. Hey, watch it, you clumsy oafs. Don't break the Great Bowser's cargo. It's important
My
stuff.
barrel was empty.
It was empty, but that's not the point. The deck? The deck's just up ahead. But before you go there, I need to make sure you won't slow Lord Bowser down. So I'll teach you how to fight as a pair.
Here we go.
Please do. Alright, so we're about to face the most elite of Bowser's troops, that guy just said. Want to break the barrel? It's a Goomba.
Goombario.
It is a vanilla Goomba. This is Bowser's most powerful troop. Let me show you how to dodge. Mario uses the A button, and Green uses the B button. Just jump to
Green.
dodge. So yes, this is what I was talking about when I was making this game when I was saying that this game was co-op. In battles, each of us can be controlling a different brother. And so, this will help a lot of scenarios, and it'll probably troll us in a bunch of other scenarios. So, yeah. And as always, there's going to be more stuff introduced as the game goes on, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And so, Eric gets to control Mario with the A button, and I'm going to be controlling Luigi with the B button. In general, it's best to focus your fire on your enemies, just so you can only have to dodge half as many attacks a lot of the time. And we get experience. And it's as simple as that. And I don't think there are any secrets really, so we're just gonna break this barrel right here.
Let's go.
Take care of this. So, from now on, this is pretty much the point of playing co-op, so that you can do multiplayer battles. And yeah, I don't know. Are you looking forward to playing this Let's Play with me, Eric?
Yes. I leveled up.
All right. And so now, there is of course a leveling system, as there is in any major RPG. And so just a brief explanation of how the stats work. HP is hit points, it's how much damage you can take. BP is rose points, it's basically your mana system, it's your resources for special attacks. Power is how much damage you deal, defense reduces how much damage you take, speed is the turn order, and stash is kind of a combination luck and charm stat. So it'll basically increase your chance of getting critical hits, and when we can buy stuff in the stores later, it'll reduce prices for us. So it's pretty useful in that regard. So I'm pretty much just going to be letting Eric pick whatever he wants as far as stat allocations go. For my personal experience,
Gotta go fast.
go for it. For my personal experience, it's best to invest mostly in offensive stats, just because defense
Why
is...
don't you level up at the same time I do?
It's kind of weird level scaling from the game, so Luigi tends to level up after Mario, but it is what it is. Huh. And so that guy's chasing around a Goomba. All right, let's see if it works. Oh man, he just got juked by a Goomba.
I mean, elite troops.
Yeah, true. These are Bowser's most elite troops, guys. Oh man. Oh, it's Mario and Mr. Greedy. Could you help me out? So now we're going to learn how to go into battle properly. Now we can catch these guys, but you have to stomp on them first. Press A. Yes, there is a first striking mechanic in this game, because for the most part, when you are in the field battling stuff, you initiate battles by running into whatever it is that you're going to be fighting. And so, if you are able to jump on them, then you can get a first strike and deal damage to them right at the beginning of the battle. But they have the ability to first strike you as well, so that is just something you should keep in mind. But if you get a first strike, then a lot of the time, it will contribute a lot of damage. And so, I already gave the stat rundown for Mario, and so like I said, am mostly going to be investing in offensive stats. I got a 1. Yeah, the roulette system, apparently was actually changed in the European version of the game to add up and down arrows to the roulette, because I guess a lot of kids didn't realize that you had the option to choose what stat you could increase. I never really considered that a problem, but I guess I did start playing this game when I was a little bit older, so I was more used to the concept of stuff like that being in games. Also worth noting is that you do not get restored to full health on level up like you do in a lot of other RPGs, so your main healing is going to be from items or from certain cutscenes will heal you to full health.
I'm to Mario.
Alright, you're Mario. There's a save album right up over there, and we're not going to save quite yet.
I'm pretty sure is the way.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we have left to do.
Ah!
And so, the claw. I've already made that joke. I made that joke in my Sly 3 LP.
And of course it grabs Luigi.
Of course it grabs Luigi. In fairness, he was the one who was standing right next to the cargo. And Mario gets the anime teardrop. Oh, it looks like the crane mistook you for cargo. That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, poor Luigi.
Hey, since you're up there, why don't we use you as a lookout? And so, Luigi's just kind of dangling there by the seat of his pants.
Your rancidness.
We will soon pass over the border between the Mushroom and Bean Bean Kingdoms. I'm like a half rapper, half southern hip guy right now. Nice work. You can go back below decks. Now. Pushy Bowser. Wow, I can't get my eyes to do that. What's with all the hoopla? Hoopla!
Hoopla! Oh, snap.
Oh no!
We under attack.
Rawr! Rawr! What now? Oh, he actually said rawr in the thing. Oh no, it's the person we saw earlier. Who would have thought you'd catch up to the great Cackletta in even 100 million years? You're the fiend who stole Peach's voice. How dare you pull off such a cool evil Bowser is both envious and annoyed, frustrated. And now I'm going to go straight back to the King Bean.
The King Bean Beandom.
I can't even talk. So my next plan can take root. I have no time to chat with the likes of you. Fawful, take care of this. Alright, I alluded to it earlier, but it's time for the best character in the game to finally get a spoken line. Eehahaha!
I am the great Cathletta's most best pupil who is named Fawful. I am here laughing at you. If you are giving us the chase just to get your silly princess's voice, then you are idiots of foolishness. Princess Peach's sweet voice will soon be the bread that makes the sandwich of Cathletta's desires. And this battle shall be the delicious mustard on that bread, the mustard of your doom.
I think you guys can probably tell why Fawful's the best character in the game, just from that alone. But anyways, I don't know how he got behind us, but...
Next it is the turn of you!
Alright, so now we're going to be battling against Fawful. And so, a mechanic of boss battles coming up is that they are all going to have different tells. For instance, the text of the color of his text is going to tell you which bro he is attacking in this particular instance. And that won't be completely true for the entire boss fight. And Bowser's about to tell us that that's how that works by just waddling over. Want to dodge this next attack?
No.
Nah, man. Dodging is for wimps. And I can already imagine the text popping up on screen. Ignore the fact that I just dodged.
Well, technically I was the one that just dodged.
Eric, have you readiness for this? And so, for this attack, he's going to attack the color first, and then the other bro second. It's as simple as that. And I keep pressing A because I keep... Have you readiness for this? Unfortunately, he's kind enough to wait until you actually activate the text bubble, but most future bosses aren't going to have that mechanic. Oof! Alright.
He lost his fancy helmet.
He lost his fancy helmet, and so now he's basically just a Goomba.
Now is when I ram you!
He really is basically just a Goomba from this point out, just with more health. And he probably deals more damage, but if you get hit by his attacks, then you're gonna have a rough time for the rest of this game, let me tell you. I couldn't get the counterattack, but that's because I was talking. But it should only be one or two more hits. Probably, I don't know. And
how could Finkrats like you beat such an awful nasty as me? Headgear!
Alright, well that was our first...
change my voice.
What? Probably did, I don't know. Voice acting.
I have Fury!
Voice acting's probably going to be really inconsistent with this. If you saw my Pokemon
And now is when the talking stops. I do not have time to stop and smell such foul roses.
One fell swoop is the way I will deal with you, Finkrats. And so now he's going to completely destroy the ship.
With the Doom Mustard.
Mustard of Doom. Yeehaw! And he flies away.
I feel like this is as good a stopping point as any for the first video.
What? Yeah. General Starshade, a massive explosion has been sighted. Confirmation, I need confirmation. General Starshade, meteorites confirmed. Impact in Stardust Fields, initiate recon. Emergency, emergency. But yeah, like Eric just said, I think this is as good a spot as any for a episode and change. And so we get this comic little scene of Luigi finding Mario and pulling him out of the ground. And he's gonna knock Luigi into the ground from being pulled in. Oh, Luigi, always the butt of the joke. And we get some...
I'm pretty sure Mario was the butt for that joke. See you in the next episode.